Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to discuss report writing and I am going to provide you with a report that is a very important topic in your report writing questions. The question is write a report to the manager WAPTA about the load shedding from a social worker. So in this report you will write the report to the manager WAPTA and the writing person will be a social worker and the subject of the report will be the load shedding problem in the area. So let's start the report. First of all, we will write the date. You can write any date here that corresponds to your date of writing the report. Then we will start the report with to the manager, Water and Power Development Authority, WAPDA, Lahore, from a social worker. Subject, report on load shedding. Then salutations, that is sir. Introduction. Being a social worker, I am greatly shocked to see the excessive power breakdown in the country. This has made everybody cheerless and unhappy. I have prepared a report on load shedding for the guidance of the public and the authorities. I submit the report as under. As you can see in the introduction, the report, we start the report with who is writing the report, what is the problem that the report is written about, and to whom is the report written. Electric energy is of the utmost importance for the survival of modern life. Now we are providing the introduction to the topic that is load shedding. The prosperity of a country is directly linked with the supply of energy. Electricity is needed in every sector of modern life. The working of railways, hospitals, business centers is entirely dependent on electricity. Without electricity, our farms and industry stop production. So now here we tell the importance of not having load shedding. That why is it important to have electricity full time. Then we will discuss where we can get this electricity, the sources of electricity. We generate electricity from water, oil, coal, and gas. The electricity generated by water is always cheap, but unfortunately, we have failed to build dams, which are the main source of storing water and generating electricity. Electricity generated by oil, gas, and coal is very costly. We have failed to build Kalabagh Dam, which is considered the biggest source of generating electricity. So here we are telling that why is there a problem of shortage of electricity? The reasons for the shortage. The demand of electricity. The demand of electricity is increasing in the country due to the increasing demand for production. So as the industries are increasing, our demand for production is also increasing. The expansion of industry entirely depends on electricity. The use of electricity increases in summer. The use of air conditioners is increasing every year. The measures to save energy have badly failed. People use electricity as generously as possible. The entire nation suffers from indiscipline. So, first of all, we have introduced who is writing the report and to whom. Then we introduced the problem and then the reasons for that problem. Now we will provide the solutions to that problem or the possible solutions to that problem. The following measures should be adopted to fight against energy crisis. The generation of electricity can be increased by setting up more power stations. You can even number your suggestion like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should build more dams to store water and generate electricity at cheap rates. Nuclear energy should be used as a major source of energy. Solar energy should be made popular. A campaign on electricity media should be started to save energy by all means. Signed, Social Worker ABC. So that is how you write your report and end it. Now, I want you to write this report in your notebooks and send pictures of your handwork on the email provided. All of you should complete this report by tomorrow and send it as early as possible. Okay, next we will discuss a few sentences for translation because translation is a very important question of your paper. So the first sentence is ये सच है कि मिसाली तालिब इल्म होना मुश्किल है. ये सच है, it's true कि मिसाली तालिब इल्म होना मुश्किल है. That to be an exemplary student is difficult. लेकिन ये नामुमकिन नहीं, but it is not impossible. अगर ज़िंदगी के किरदार और इंसान की नफ्सियात का इल्म हासिल कर लिया जाए तो कुछ मुश्किल नहीं होता. इफ़ वन गेट्स द नॉलेज ऑफ द रोल ऑफ लाइफ एंड द साइकी ऑफ द मैन, अगर ज़िंदगी के किरदार और इंसान की नफ्सियात का इल्म हासिल कर लिया जाए, इफ़ वन गेट्स द नॉलेज ऑफ द रोल ऑफ लाइफ एंड द साइकी ऑफ द मैन, तो कुछ मुश्किल नहीं होता. नथिंग रिमेन्स डिफ़िकल्ट. Or you can write nothing is difficult. मिसाली तालिब इल्म वो है जो अपने मकसद को कभी नज़रअंदाज नहीं करता. A student who never neglects the aims of his life is an exemplary student. This sentence you can see that in Urdu misali talib ilm is coming in the beginning and an exemplary student in English is coming at the end. But you can switch the sentence. You can write it, an exemplary student is a student who never neglects the aims of his life. So the sequence of this, an exemplary student can be shifted from beginning or at the end. वो अपनी पढ़ाई की तरफ पूरी तवज्जो देता है. He pays full attention to his studies. वो नज़्म ज़ब्त कायम रखता है. He observes discipline. Or you can write he maintains discipline. So there are two possibilities, observes or maintains. So that's all for today. I hope you will write the application and send it as soon as possible and work on your translation skills as much as possible. Allah Hafiz.